All right, Mr. Derry here, going to take you through putting foundation and footings in on your house. So I'm going to go to the foundation level, click on that, and you're going to see an overlay of your first floor showing up. Next thing we want to do is go to architecture and select wall. The wall type we're looking for is a 10-inch concrete wall. So we're going to scroll up and go with 10-inch concrete. And we're not going to worry too much about the alignment right now to start, and we're going to clean those up later. I'm going to start here, just go around clockwise, get it relatively close to what we want, because we're going to clean it up in just a moment. Now, I forgot to set the levels on this, so hopefully it's going to let me set the levels once I'm done. Now, this is a pretty crazy, I want to say this is the garage. I don't remember. I'm going to assume that it is the garage. And come out over here. All right. Before I, let's see. I did make all those, and I had the base level, the basement, and top constraint up to the foundation. So the foundation is good, but the base level was off, so I need to redo all these. So can I just select these? Yeah. I'm going to change the base level to the top of the footing and leave it up to the foundation. I'm going to take this guy and bring that out to the end, bring this over so it's vertical. That looks close, and we're going to clean it up. So hit OK. I'm going to go down now and take a look at our elevation and see if we have it. So you can see that it goes up to the right height. It's at the top of the foundation. It's starting at the top of the footing, which is good. But none of these are lined up properly. So how are we going to do that? We're going to come in on your first floor, and I'm going to make an elevation. So we're going to go to view, excuse me, a section view. And I'm going to make a section view that goes this way. And I'm going to make a section view that goes this way. And I'm going to show you how we're going to line all these up. So double click on your section view, and you'll see that the foundation wall isn't sitting perfectly below this. And we'll also see that this wall isn't down to the top of the foundation. So we're going to fix both of those things at once. First thing I want to do, though, is make sure that my visibility is on fine. So take a look down here. We're going to click fine. And now we can see the face of the core. So I'm going to line those things up. Now this house is all set on the outside dimension. So I'm going to go up to modify, go align. I want to select not the wall center line, but I want to go to the face of the core. I'm going to select the item that I don't want to move, which is my floor up here. Whoops. Face of the core. Notice I get a little blue line there. Don't click on the middle, click on the face of the core, and then click on the face of your foundation and lock those two together. While I'm here, I'm going to hit the modify button, select this wall, and make sure that the wall, the base constraint is not the first floor, but it's the foundation. So now it's down to the foundation. Okay? We'll deal with cleaning that up later on. So we've lined that up. What we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to go around the entire house and make sure all of these are lined up. So I just did this little section here and made sure that was lined up. But I need to move that all the way around the house. So I'm going to move it over here, come back and do it all over again. So you're going to get really good at this. You're going to go to modify, align. It's on face of core. I hit here, boom, lock that up, hit modify. Bring this down to the, whoops. I want to go to properties and bring that to foundation. Hit apply. Okay. So that's good. Go back to my first floor, and I'm going to keep moving this all the way around my house. And I can move this over here, over here. Now, let's go up here and do this one next, just so you understand. You're looking at your wall. You want to make sure you're looking at the right thing. And right now, I'm looking a little too deep. So I'm going to go back to that first floor, and I'm going to change the depth of my view so I'm not confused. Whoop, let me just select this for a moment. See how it's looking that deep? I'm going to make it so it's not looking so deep. So I'm not looking at this siding over here, just looking at this wall section. Now when I come and click on this, I'm not as distracted. I have to remember, what is the outside? Well, my floor is on the inside of my house. So this is the outside. I need to go back and change my view to fine. I'm going to go to modify again, go to align, hit face of the core, hit this, lock them up, and we're good. All right. So we got to go back to our first floor again. I'm going to take this same sectional view and just move it over here. Now I'm going to have to take this sectional view and move it over here. And you got to work your way all the way around the house to make sure that those walls are all lined up. All right, so this one's way off. So now we go back to align, got face of core, hit my wall, hit my foundation, lock them up, go back to my first floor and hit save. All right, I'm not going to take you through the whole house, but when you're done, when you get to your 3D view, you should be able to take a look and see that these walls right here, the ones I did, are in the right place. We got to go back and fix all of these. And when you lock them, if you make any adjustments to the upper floor, those will move as well. I do want to show you one other thing. While we're here, we're going to throw in a footing. So I'm going to go back to the foundation, because we talked about this earlier. The foundation doesn't just sit on the dirt. So you're going to go to architecture, you're going to go to wall, and we're going to go to properties, and let's see if they have a footing in here. 24-inch footing, they do. So we're going to go wall footing, 24 inches wide. The base constraint for that footing is going to be the bottom of the footing, and the top constraint for the footing is going to be the top of the footing. All right, and then you're going to just go around and draw in your footings. And it's really better to actually do your footings before you do your foundation walls, because then you can do the alignment all at the same time. I should have mentioned that earlier. So as we go around and do our footings, we're going to go all the way around and do these. I'm not going to do them all because I don't want to take up too much time, but I'll go back to my first floor for a second and I'll take a look at this. Whoops. I think it goofed up on my footings. Yep. What happened there? Base constraint should have been bottom of the footing. Top constraint should have been top of the footing. There we go. So when you do an alignment here, you're going to go align and select center and the center and lock those together as well. All right. I may